one of those offensive performances that I'll never forget. What a game.
What's up, everyone? For some reason, my camera's not picking up. Hold up. What's up, everyone? I'm Shorty. What's up? Let me fix my camera just a little bit. There we go, that's a little better. Alright, let's see if we can get a game in, you guys. If you guys are tuning in, please hit the like, hearts, reactions, spam up them reactions, follow. Just show some love. You don't have to, though. Alright, let's go, you guys.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown
You're tuning
Los
into the
Angeles at
stream.
SoFi Stadium.
Like, share, follow.
Set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs
Hit the reaction
and the Los
button.
Angeles Chargers.
What's up, Oberon?
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
See.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Well, tries to force it in.
Let's go. First pick. Let's go. Turn me up, you guys. Got a pick.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing the fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. From across his body, and it's intercepted.
It's okay.
And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. They started on the ground with Eckler. Just what you want on a first down run, call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Once more, here's Eckler. Uses the stiff arm. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down. This one's Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 39 that time. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Herbert operating from the red zone. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. They'll run for it with Eckler. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And incomplete on a deep ball.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete.
Let's go.
He'll be taken down, but that's where they work it across midfield.
Flip that, you
That's
guys.
a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Shake off the interception they threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike, and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Finding space at the 40, and they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. And pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. The throw over the middle, taken in. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Herbert off the play action. Try to get it to Williams.
Not that time.
Intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 33.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
When you run into slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. It's tipped, but it doesn't matter. He still catches it. And
Let's go.
Down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal.
That's what we
need. All they
need.
can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. A very valuable 9-yard pickup, and now they're set up a little better here for 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the rest of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from Pater. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it.
Let's go. Let's go, you guys. In there for the tutty.
Chiefs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter
Let's
number
go.
2.
Tied up.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll have 50 seconds to work with, so that really plenty of time to try to put something together. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Herbert now. Chargers. As the first half is
I'm not worried, dude.
And the Chargers
not worried one bit.
taking the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Hopkins will be an extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So
we got a game.
To speak of remaining
Let's go.
in this first half as the kicks away. This fielded right at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And his guys have got him back at the closing stages of the first half. After the turnover, here's Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he gets this one inside the 15. Just
Wait, you gonna kick the field goal?
shy of the 10.
You gonna kick that field goal? Yeah. I knew you were gonna kick that field goal.
Try out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. Hopkins' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Yeah, not that field goal. It's alright. Just shows me you're scared. Take the field goal.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough 30 yards for you when necessary.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now Mahomes. That is is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
Oh my.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see him shaking the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On first down, it's Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the
Lost this one, you guys.
It'll be
Go
first and
first.
goal when we come back.
Guy doesn't talk anyways, so it's kind of boring. So much to send an invite.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Eckler now between the tackles. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Play action. It's Herbert. Flush to his right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Extra point good by Hopkins. So this is a touch cruel.
Wow.
Got the big lead. Now they're going for the regular with the onside.
Alright, dude. Still don't care.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. The 4th quarter.
Still don't care,
They
dude.
needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a deep ball on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
The one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
GG. I'm going to move on to the next. Let's just move on to the next, since I know I lost that game, y'all. That's kind of obvious. Alright. What's up?
Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Detroit Lions. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And we are underway from Ford Field. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Mahomes now on first down. This one complete to McCole Hardman. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
Goff's throw into the hands of Reynolds here. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Hardman on the return. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
From the 44, Mahomes. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Edwards-Helaire. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked picked off by Legarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 17. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. There he goes, right side. The 20. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. Mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
After the interception, here's goal. Touchdown!
Not worried, dude.
And the Lions post the first points of the ball.
Not worried.
Take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Cyber up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down.
You're not even going to try on a first.
It's out onto the field.
Pathetic.
Seibert's kick is good. And that
Pretty pathetic.
Even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
Meanwhile, Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. They go play fake. Mahomes. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's always been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and he'll force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points in the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing one of the things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Butker's kick here is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they get the 3 points, but they've now had 3 trips into the red zone, and that's all they've come away with.
And in the NFL, the way they measure red zone efficiency and success, did you score touchdowns on those drives? That's first and foremost. Getting points, that's the second measurement. So by that measure, they haven't done very well. They've got to figure that out.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
So first thing crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now Mahomes. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up a great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield, and allow...
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This will be fielded inside the 5. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
On 4th down, Goff. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but the receiver stepped out at the 1-yard line. Well, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Again, Goff.
I even put pass and they didn't do nothing. That's crazy.
From a yard out, and the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Sorry, yeah, to get to I'm not too worried about
Snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
And I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? Big pass.
And it'll be intercepted.
That was a user pick.
Two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 75 yards on the first play of the second half. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Mahomes will throw for it to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach, everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now
he's got the lane, and there he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. 65 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they were able to get to him.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there, and the drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get into the end zone.
Good job, you got me before I got set. Nice job.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Goff looking to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Wow, you're that pathetic, dude? Really?
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery.
You're that pathetic. You got an onside kick.
Best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it,
Really?
it was executed well.
That's
it wasn't
sad.
a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal
I don't even
actually
care
came
that you're
to
winning. That's just
play. And
sad.
to tell you,
It's like the second
very
time you've done
low
it.
possibility
And
of
you had to
getting
kick
the
a
ball for the
field
team
goal to make
kicking
it
an onside
10.
kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
That's just sad
The
too.
numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he'll be hit.
You're not gonna sack me.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Says the one who has to onside kick it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes.
Yep, give me that flag.
But a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it.
It's all right.
He goes down.
I'll throw it.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
Run blitz, I don't care.
Obviously, he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
I think this was going to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. Back to throw. Goff. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action.
Man, this guy had to onside kick it 3 times.
You're watching the NFL
and kick a field goal.
EA Sports.
You must be some type of scared.
On 1st down, it's gone. Looks again for T.J. Hawkinson, and he's got him again. He's got room at the 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Dude, you're scared. It's okay.
It's another 1st down.
It's okay. I'm not mad at you. It's okay. You can be scared. It's okay.
It's gone.
That's why you couldn't even make that pass.
Knocked down and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up.
Couldn't even make a pass.
One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Goff throwing again. And his throw here is incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball. Not
Don't
the
fuck it
man
up.
coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
What are you going to do, running now? You actually got to throw it again. Oh, look, he threw it. Oh, wow.
The 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs 16.
All right, keep throwing it. Oh, now he runs it. Of course you do.
And a broken tackle could not
Of course you do. It's okay. It's okay.
Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's okay. You gotta play garbage like. It's okay.
2 remaining as we step aside here in the
You want to do it that way? That's your thing.
remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Once again, it's
Go ahead, score. You want to score? Go ahead. Dude, I don't care. You realize I don't care. Nothing you say is going to bother me. At all. Your words mean nothing. They're just words. That's it.
Put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs, and if the drive ends in...
And his pass is intercepted.
User pick.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
With the lineman. Dang.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he can't find a receiver. He's brought down. There's Charles Harris getting home for the sack. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll look to throw. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Right to you, dude.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way.
I still don't care.
Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back.
There you go with your little field goal. Pathetic. Pathetic little field goal.
Seibert able to knock this one through.
Pathetic little field goal on first down. That's sad.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3.
That's sad.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know.
And I'm pathetic? Okay.
Never let up on the gas.
Okay. Well, whatchamacallit?
So you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30.
Has to onside kick it. Has to sit there.
Begin this drive. And last time,
You dragged me the bug up.
We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Mahomes now on first down. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. On first down, Mahomes. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to have to eat
I'm not worried. I know what play I'm doing.
8 yards that time on second down.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will take over. So they tried to go
I don't care, dude.
but it really wouldn't matter.
The way you played, you suck.
No doubt about
I'm
it.
sorry.
This one was over.
Again, please. My goodness. It's like the fourth time you've done this.
And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24. I guess I got to hand it to him. That was ambitious.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
Across the formation, Hardman gets the completion. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Why not?
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that was knocked down, but I don't think it's going to matter. The defense looked like they jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Now Mahomes, maybe a free play. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I'm not worried it's a free play.
He's at the 50. 30.
Go ahead and score.
10.
It's a free play. It doesn't matter.
They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City.
Juju Smith-Schuster on a touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. And here's Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker.
It's okay. I know I could beat you, dude. I'm not worried. It's not like you're going to send another invite. You'll make some excuse why you won't send another invite. It's okay. I already know the excuses. Oh. See? There you go. There comes the excuses. Boy. What do I call it?
Goff going to throw it. He's going to wind up and air it out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Chiefs come up.
Dude, I'm not worried about it.
But it will probably only
You are, apparently.
As this ball game is now officially over.
I know I could beat you. I'm not worried, dude. You won't even send another invite. Because you come up with excuses why you can't. You're so good, then why don't you send another invite? That's my question. I mean, shit.
They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
I'm just waiting to play somebody. Okay, just making sure it works. Because I didn't know if it worked. Okay. Some of my shit hasn't been working, so that's why I've been checking it. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I just like playing Madden. I just like football. Whether I win or lose, I honestly don't care. I just like playing the game. That's why I say anybody could get a game. You don't have to pay me. I don't care. All I appreciate is you hit the like, share, follow. Just show a little love. That's all. Even if I get my butt kicked, it's okay. Wow, hardly anyone's on. Well, we just might have to switch over to Cold War, you guys, for a little while. Let's go back and see if we can't try to get it a game somehow. Oh, whoa. We'll wait till about 40. And then we'll go to Cold War. We'll stream some Cold War.